Hello everyone, it's Tuesday, January the 30th. Hope everybody's had a good night. Having a good trading week so far. Been kind of slow a little bit till today. We got news tomorrow here in the US. Got news tonight. Australian dollar news. It's like it's 7:30 Eastern time US. So if you're in Australian dollar, be careful. Tomorrow afternoon in the US we have the Fed. So there'll probably be a move early in the morning, and then that'll be it until they come out and talk at 2 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow afternoon. Then Friday we have the non-farm payroll here in the US, 8:30 Eastern time. That'll be a mover, but usually within the 1 hour candle, it stays within that range. So I don't trade on Fridays, but if I have trades on, I'll be taking them off on Friday. So without further ado, we're going to go through the process here. The pound dollar 1 hour, it's made a buy signal. That looks pretty good. This could be just a retracement with the news coming. It should be a move up probably. I'm looking for this. That's the yearly pivot right there. So I'm looking for a buy opportunity somewhere in there. They try to get in a little above it and then add it. But this is looking pretty good right here for a short-term buy. Just don't like that long wick. I want this to come down a little bit more. Then I may get in for a buy to lower my risk. Because right now it's too high. That low of that candle is 126.39. And we're at 81. So that's 42 pips. I needed to come down about 15 more, about in the 60s, somewhere about in there. I'd love it to come down in here. Aussie dollar, and this is tied. It's in a sale right now. Remember, there's news tonight. Like in 7.5 hours, there's news on the Aussie. So just be careful on the Aussie dollar. The pound CAD. I was in it from yesterday. I think it was right here. Yeah, right here. I got stopped out. $13 loss there. But I'm in this trade now with basically about the same risk. $13. I lost $13 on the pound CAD yesterday. And so I'm in this trade again. The pound yen has made a 1 hour buy signal. So but those are two big candles. Need a retrace. If this pushes up, I'm going to have to wait for it to come back down into here somewhere to be a buyer. If it continues pushing up, it just goes, it runs away. Euro New Zealand. I was in this from yesterday, right in here. Yep, right in here from yesterday. I told you I was gonna. I just went in with a small position, and I told you when it got down around the 176 level, I was going to add, which I did. I've been able to take off half of my position on it because I doubled up here. So I've been able to take off half, so I'm in the money. And it's now at break even. The stop is, so I can't lose any money on that. So that was a winning trade. So my one trade is wiped out, my one loss easy. Plus I'm in profit. If you haven't got in this trade, you need a pullback down into here to be able to get in. But it's got a yearly pivot that's right down here. So we're getting close to that. So just be careful. That's why I've got my stop at break even right now. Pound New Zealand is the same picture. course, I didn't get it in it yesterday because it was in the Euro New Zealand. We got the same picture here. New Zealand yen. It's making it has made a 1 hour sell, but I think it's going higher. I think it's going to go up into here before we actually sell. So I would do nothing on this trade, New Zealand yen. The Euro Aussie, which I was in from yesterday, which was right in here. I added to the position on it also. Been able to take off on half of the position, and now it's at break even. I'm looking for a push up in here where I can move my stop up into here. So that's a profitable trade. Don't get in right now. You need a pullback down in here to be able to get in. So there's nothing to do. If you're not in this already, there's nothing to do on it. Euro CAD. There's nothing to do on this right now. I'm looking for a pullback back down into here to get in for a long opportunity. If it can pull down that lows 97. Oh, it could be, it's going to go just a little bit lower and then it could turn around. So I've got to monitor this Euro CAD for a possible buy. The Pound Aussie, which I was in yesterday, right in here, and added to the position in here. Been able to take off half of that. The stop is down here right now. That's where my stop is. So between there and where I got in here is where I'm at. So I've made money on this, but it's at break even right in here. No, I'll actually lose $3 if it goes below this and it stops me out. So on the second half, I'm talking about, I'll lose $3. Made 40 on this first half, so I'll actually lose $3 on the second half if I get stopped out at the low of that candle right there, that green one. CAD yen, I'm not in it. I'm looking for it to go higher, so there's nothing to do on it. The Euro yen, I was in, let's see, where was it? Right in here. So I've been able to take off half of the position, and my stop is at break even under that candle low right there. So that's profitable. So I did have a losing trade, the Pound CAD, but I'm back in it again. So if you didn't get in this Euro yen, you need a pullback somewhere down in here. That low is 20, so 60. Yep, somewhere right in there. You need a pullback to get in long. The Aussie yen, not in it. It's in a sell. It has retraced some, but I'm looking. Let me squeeze this closer together. That flush, it came down to filled it in. This push up. So I don't see anything to get into there on the Aussie yen. Nothing to do on it just yet. But it's got news tonight, remember. So it could make another push up to this high up here and then give us an opportunity to sell, depending on what the news is. If it goes down, I need to squeeze a 4 hour in here to see. Oh me, there's not really anything. I mean, there's support right there, but I'm looking more down into here, and that could happen with Aussie news. So keep an eye on that if you're in it. Be very careful. Move your stops as you can. Try to take profit. If this continues running up, try to take profit, right before that report comes out. So careful on those. So thank you for those who have subscribed here the last week or so. Appreciate that. For those of you who haven't subscribed, I wish that you would. The only reason is it just lets me know that my time is valuable and you're getting some good information out of this, because all these trades are for education purposes only. I don't mind giving my time up, but I like people to be, responsive. So if you subscribe, you also have to click on the notify me button, and then YouTube will notify you when I have a new video or if I do live streaming, which I'm still wanting to be able to do, but I'm just not getting any response from y'all. So I need a good response to make it worth my time, because my time's valuable just like yours is. So if you're in other trading rooms, I've said this before, but I hadn't said it in probably about a month, but I'm going to refresh. Be careful on these YouTube rooms. There's a lot that have post their trades, whether it's winning, how many wins, how many losses, how many break-evens. What it doesn't tell you is how many pips did they get, how many did they get total. And on average, this comes from the brokerage houses, which are the ones that different people trade with. Like I use a Wanda, that's a brokerage house. You could use Ameritrade, or think of Swim, or any of these other brokerage houses. Whoever you trade with, they all say in agreement that most traders take 8 to 10 pips on average per trade. And those wind up being the 95% loser bracket, but it's actually 93% now, is what I read not a couple of months ago. 95% of traders lose or blow their accounts, or both. That's actually down to 93% now. So it's come down some, but not much. I was in that 95% years and years ago. I blew 2 separate accounts, and then I finally found this swing trading, found patterns, repetitive patterns that happen over and over since 2006. So I'm talking about 18 years. So I look for low risk trades. That's my trading strategy. I will add to positions if it's getting close, like yearly pivots like the Euro New Zealand and the Pound Aussie, both of those. So I was willing to add to those positions, the low risk trades, as it makes it even lower when you get in at a lower price. But then you have to have a move up fairly soon, which fortunately that's happened today and overnight. So if you have any questions or comments, feel free to go to my YouTube channel under the video, and in the comments section up underneath, just put your question or comment in there, and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can, which is usually pretty quick. So I have another video for you guys tomorrow, so just monitor your trades if you're in them, and we'll see you tomorrow.